Hello and welcome to a new lesson for English learners in grade 7. My name is Sanja Božinović and I will be your English teacher today. Our today's lesson is Who Has Seen? By the end of today's lesson, you will be able to understand the short, authentic text, a poem, and you will be able to read aloud that poem and use the accent and the intonation to enrich your message. For this lesson, you need a device with a reliable internet connection and you need your notebook and your pencil to make notes during the lesson. If you have all you need, let's start. Who Has Seen is the title of our lesson. It's also the title of our poem, but that's not the complete title. There's one word missing. Please look at the illustration. Look at the slide. Can you guess the missing word? Let me help you. Let's analyze the title. Let's analyze the sentence. Who has seen? It's a question, and the verb in the question is the verb see. Let me remind you, see, saw, seen. It's an irregular verb, and the question is in the present perfect. What does that mean? We are talking about an activity which happened when? Which happened before now, but we don't know exactly when. Who has seen? We are asking about a person. We are asking if anybody has seen. Have you seen? Have I seen? Has anyone seen? We are asking if there are any witnesses, any evidence, any clues. Does this make it easier to guess what our poem is about? Let's try. Here is the first part of the poem. You can see the title and you can see the 4 verses in the first part. You still cannot see the missing word and I hope you can guess it. Who has seen? Who has seen? Neither I nor you. But when the leaves hang trembling, is passing through. Let's focus first on the second line. Neither I nor you. What does that mean? I haven't seen it, you haven't seen it. And I say nobody has seen it when we think about the two of us. Neither I nor you have seen that. There are some words that might be new to you. Look at the first word on the right-hand side of the slide, a leaf, least. Pay attention to the irregular plural, a leaf, leaves. If you're not sure that you have learned that the word leaf has irregular plural, please copy the word into your notebook. Then we have to picture that the leaves hang trembling from the branches. When that something is passing through. Please pause this video and copy the words into your notebook. You will need them for later. There are a few more things we have to focus on in this first part of the poem. When we understand that nobody has seen whatever is passing through, and we understand if we ask ourselves the questions, have I seen it? No. Have you seen it? No. Who has seen it? Neither I nor you. We can guess, we can make a conclusion. It's something invisible, nevidljivo, something unperceivable. And I have one more question. When do you tremble? For in the poem, the poet says, when the leaves hang trembling, that something is passing through. When do you tremble? People usually tremble when they are nervous, when they are scared. You can tremble when you are excited or when you are cold. What do you think happens in this poem? Why do the leaves on the tree tremble? And what is passing through? The second part of the poem, who has seen neither you nor I, but when the trees bow down their heads, is passing by. Again, we must agree that nobody has seen that, but there is a different scene here. Can you picture the trees bowing down their heads? When do you or why do you bow your head? We usually bow our heads when something or somebody that we admire, that we respect, passes by. And one more thing in the last line, that something is not staying. There's the verb that means the opposite. That something is passing by. Can you guess now? Here is the complete text of the poem, and I will reveal the title now and the whole poem. It's Who Has Seen the Wind by Christina Rossetti. You can see the year when she was born and when she died. She was a Victorian poetess and she was quite famous. And the whole poem is here on the left-hand side of the slide. Who has seen the wind? Neither I nor you, but when the leaves hang trembling, the wind is passing through. Who has seen the wind? Neither you nor I, but when the trees bow down their heads, the wind is passing by. Look at the rhyme scheme A, B, C, B. A, B, C, B. What does that mean? That means that neither I nor you rhymes with the wind is passing through, and neither you nor I rhymes with the wind is passing by. And I have a question for you again. The poem is about the wind. The wind is not visible usually. Why do you think the poem is about something that is obviously not visible, but the question from the title says, who has seen it? Who has seen the wind? Here is a task for you. Can you think of some more things that may impact your life, but you cannot see them? Some of them can be good, some of them may be bad. What are they? Can you name at least one thing, like the wind, that you cannot see, but it may impact your life? How can we perceive their existence? Your task B is, can you write 3 questions, trick questions, like the one in the first verse of the poem? Can you ask about 3 things that may impact your life? When you have written your questions and your ideas, please don't forget to share your ideas with your classmates and your teacher. The main task of this lesson is read aloud. You will learn to read aloud the poem, and when you are happy with your reading, you will make an audio or video recording. When you are happy with your reading, please don't forget to share your recording with your classmates and your teacher. A tip for you, you can use the tool called vocaroo.com. It's very easy to use, it makes nice recordings, and it's easy to share your recording with other people. Before you share your recording, go through this read aloud checklist and check. Have you learned all the words? Have you learned how to pronounce all the words from the poem correctly? Have you read the whole poem? Have you planned which words to emphasize, where to pause to convey the meaning of the poem? Have you paid attention to the A, B, C, B rhyme scheme? And have you read the poem loudly and clearly? If you have, well done, you are ready to share your recording. This exit card is the last activity in this lesson. This exit card is about some creative work. You will draw your own illustration of the poem. Think about all the details that you remember. You can go back to the poem and read it again and draw your own illustration of the poem. When you are happy with your drawing, include writing 3 or more new words that you have learned from this poem. When you finish working on your exit card, that's the end of today's lesson. Goodbye until our next lesson.